host of Let's Talk Teens, Dr. Kela Henry, board-certified family medicine physician, speaker, and award-winning author. Southern-born from Georgia and now practicing in the Atlanta area, Dr. Kela is a self-made, savvy, and trusted doctor.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's edition of Let's Talk Teens with Dr. Kela. And of course, I am your host, Dr. Kela, board certified family practitioner, speaker, and award-winning author of your favorite book, Nia and the Numbers Game, A Teenager's Guide to Education, Relationships, and Sex. Today, I want to talk about healthy eating for teens. After all, the Lord only blesses us with one body, so we have to take very good care of it. And we may as well start developing those habits while we're young. You know, as a primary care physician, people start showing up to me as they get a lot older once their bad habits and the consequences begin to set in and take their toll on their health. Now, the first thing we've all heard before, and that is to drink plenty of water. Yes, yes, yes. Water is essential. So for teenage girls, you need, prepare yourself for this, about 80 ounces of water a day. So I've got a tumbler here. So about 4 to 5 of these daily is what you're going to need. Now you may think, oh my goodness, Dr. Kela, how can I possibly drink that much water in a day? And to be honest, I don't even think I get quite that much per day. But another thing to keep in mind is that you can actually eat some of your water. You may think, what? How can I eat water? Well, there are certain foods that are at least 90% water. Examples of these are watermelon, cucumbers, lettuce, pineapples, tomatoes. So those are full of water, more than 90%. So incorporating certain foods that are very water dense can help you actually reach your water goal, and that way you are eating literally some of your water. Now the second thing, recognize, do you stress eat? And if you do, what do you tend to go for? Is it those comfort foods? You know, the junk foods, candy, brownies, cookies, things like that. If you know that you stress eat, or you tend to just kind of eat out of boredom sometimes, why don't we make some healthy substitutions with nuts? And actually certain nuts like walnuts, hazelnuts, macadamia nuts, and pecans all actually have heart healthy benefits. Here's the thing though, it is best to eat these nuts as a snack if they are dry roasted or raw. Please don't get them if they are drenched in sugar and salt, because that kind of defeats the purpose and takes away some of their heart healthy benefits. Now, the next thing, how about grocery shopping? Okay, and becoming more responsible. I know for the vast majority of you, your mothers are the ones who are responsible for doing the majority of the grocery shopping. But you can help out with that, because after all, at some point, you are going to leave the nest. You're going to become an adult and have a place of your own. So you can start learning now to do the things that your mom does. So something that I do, and this is not an advertisement for Publix, but in public stores, when you walk into the foyer, they have a kiosk with a Publix grocery list on it, and these are free. I keep one of these on my refrigerator with a magnet, and as I run out of things or want to buy other things, I start making a list. This is something that you can do with helping out your mom. In the game of basketball, when one player passes another player the ball and the player who received the ball scores, that's called an assist. Now, this doesn't mean you just bring in the grocery bags from your mom's car and then that's the assist. No, the assist means actually helping out, washing off fruits and vegetables, maybe chopping some things up, boiling that pasta, whatever you can do to help out in terms of prepping the meal. And ideally, you want to get to a point where you can create a meal all by yourself from start to finish. After all, once you fly the nest, mom won't be there to prepare all of your meals anymore. So you need to learn how to do this now. And now that you are being educated about what kinds of foods you need to get, because you remember last week, I talked about foods that were important for mental health, and we're talking about water, fruits and vegetables that are dense in water, and even nuts that can be a healthy snack for you whenever you're feeling stressed or bored. You want to create grocery lists, help mom out with that, and then also help with developing your own recipes that you can carry with you for life. Now, another thing I would recommend you do is not go to the grocery store when you are super duper hungry, because then you might be tempted to go for those junk foods that you don't really need. You may not be aware of this, but part of the psychology of how grocery stores are laid out is to get you to buy those trigger foods and the things that you don't need. At the checkout lanes, you'll notice there's lots of candy bars, chewing gum, and now even refrigerators that have cool soda pops, which aren't great for your teeth, and other really sugary drinks. If your mom says, hey, we're headed to your local grocery store, whether it's Publix or Kroger or what have you, grab some nuts, grab some fruit, eat something so that your stomach is not growling while you guys are at the grocery store. The next thing I wanted to talk about is actually having an accountability partner. You may be thinking, oh, Doc, this is quite a bit for me to do. I don't know about all this. I'm young, I can eat what I want, and I won't put on a lot of weight. Well, that may be true at first, but there are teenagers who are putting on a good bit of weight and having some medical issues in their teen years. I'm seeing this. So if you decide that you want to be healthier and to create a healthy body, why not make it a healthy competition with one of your friends or even a family member? So maybe when you're feeling a bit stuck or you're tempted to eat a whole pack of cookies or eat all of those potato chips, you have someone to say, did you drink all of your water today? Did you meet your goal? Did you have enough servings of fruits and vegetables today? That's what you want to do to start creating these healthy habits now to create a healthy body for the future. All right, everyone. This concludes this week's edition of Let's Talk Teens with Dr. Kela. I'll see you next week. Bye now.